Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Rob and today we have got ourselves the FCX24 Smasher V2, which is the high roller edition. It's a 1/24 scale monster truck from FMS. Looks really cool. So it comes in two different colours. You can go blue or red. We've gone for the red, which I think is a really cool looking colour. Let's see what you get in the box and then we'll take a closer look at it and then we'll get it out for a rip and see what it's like. So let's see what we get in the box. It comes in your usual styrofoam box from FMS, so it keeps everything nicely packaged up. Let's see what we get in there. So you get the actual truck itself, looks really awesome. Love those deep dish wheels and the massive 68mm hollow tyres. They look really cool. As you can see, it's quite a different kind of red. It's a bit more like a purpley kind of pink colour, which I think looks really cool. Nice details on it. You've got a nice front bumper and a grille. You've got some chrome accessories on there. Nice little scale details like the door handles and things like that. Looks really cool. So you get the actual truck itself. You get your usual FMS transmitter. It's a really nice little transmitter. It fits nicely in the hand. They're decent transmitters, to be fair. No issues with it. I've used them on a few of my FCX24s now, and it's a good little transmitter. Does the job. Nice response. It's linked up with the all-in-one ESC and receiver in the actual rig itself, which it's got really nice slow speed control. It's very responsive. It's a 3-channel transmitter, so the third channel can control your 2-speed because it's got a 2-speed gearbox. Get your bag of goodies. Let's have a look and see what we get in there. You get a 2-amp USB charger, which is pretty decent. You get your usual proper wheel hex tool, but they also, because obviously you've got really deep dish wheels, they also give you this long reach wheel hex tool. So nice little feature there, I think, in my opinion. You do get your little bags of shock O-rings and your spacers, so you can make adjustments to the shocks. They're friction shocks, but with these O-rings you can make them oil-filled shocks, just like the K5 and the Power Wagon. You do also get these planetary gears because the truck itself is open diff. So as you can see, it's an open differential. But they do supply you with a gear so that you can make it lock diffs just like the other FCX24s if you want to do more like crawling kind of stuff with it. You also get your 380mAh 2S Lipo battery. They give you a pretty decent runtime, to be fair. It reckons you get like 20 minutes, but to be honest, I reckon you get more like 30 minutes or even more. Depends what you're doing with it, but yeah, decent little battery. And you get your manual as well, which has all your instructions in there. And you do also get a nice little sticker sheet so you can stick all that high roller stickers on there. And take a closer look at the actual rig itself. So like I said, you've got those lovely big 68mm hollow tyres, so you can hear they're vented. You've got your lovely deep dish wheels, which look really cool. As I said, it is just friction shocks, so it is quite bouncy, but you can convert the shocks to oil-filled shocks, which is really nice. In regards to the chassis, it's a nylon chassis. You've got 4-link on the front and a 4-link on the rear. It's actually got portal axles on the front and the rear, so you've got plenty of ground clearance. You've actually got metal gears in your portal axles and metal diff gears. It's just plastic gears in your gearbox. The gears that they supply you to lock the diffs are just plastic as well. So obviously you can get metal upgrade versions. So depending on how you're going to use the rig, it is potentially worth it. Let's pop the body off and take a look at the actual chassis itself. So to get the body off nice and easy, you've just got these 2 clips on the rear here, and then these 2 clips on the front here. Basically all you do is you just push them in. Okay, just push them in. And there's the actual chassis itself. So like I said, it's a nylon chassis. You've got an all-in-one ESC and receiver. You've got a 2-speed gearbox with a 130 sized brushed motor. It's a metal geared steering servo as well. The tyres are actually nice and soft as well. As you can see, they are dirty. I've already taken it out for a rip already, and it is really good fun. Now, there are a few simple mods you can do to this chassis for things like increasing your steering angle, changing the different settings and everything. I've got a video where I've gone through how to do those changes on the FCX24 K5, so I'll put a link in the description if you want to check that out. Now, the main difference is with the V2 is obviously you've got your different coloured bodies. So obviously we've got this nice red body, which like I said is a bit more of a kind of a pinky kind of purple colour in my opinion. Then one of the other major differences for the V2 is the electronics. So the transmitter, with this one, it gives you the ability to have adjustable brake and drag brake function, which you didn't have on the V1. There's a couple of other small differences as well, but that's kind of the main thing I would say is that adjustable brake and adjustable drag brake function, which for crawling makes a huge difference, because not having a drag brake, you just roll away. Obviously for something like a monster truck, you know, it can still be really useful, because for things like stoppies and stuff like that, you know, it can be really useful, slam the brakes on its skids and stuff like that. So, you know, it's really cool. But yeah, that's one of the main differences. It's got a decent little steering servo, considering, you know, those big chunky tyres there. To turn on your lights, you're just going to press your bind button and your lights are going to come on. And if you press them again, you can turn them off. You can see we've got, you know, nice slow speed control there. If you pop it in the middle, it'll give you neutral, so you can just free roll it. Okay, and if you pop it all the way forward, you get second gear, and you can see you've got some wheel speed. I'm not going to do any stoppies on my bench because I'll probably break something. I think it's a really cool looking little monster truck. I love these massive 68mm tyres. I love the deep dish wheels. They look awesome. For me, I'm actually thinking about turning this into a crawler, locking the diffs, and then you know, crawling with it, because I just think it looks absolutely awesome. And I'm a bit more of a crawler man than I am a monster truck man, but I've already taken it out for a rip. It was really good fun. We took it outside in the rock crawler course, and I took it outside for a little rip. I haven't got any ramps or anything like that, so I couldn't really do any jumps. One thing I would recommend for this one is you can get a high-speed motor, which will make a difference, you know, especially if you want to do, like, you know, really fast rips and, you know, big jumps and stuff like that. You know, I would recommend you get the high-speed motor in there. But, you know, in second gear, it's still got plenty of wheel speed, and it's really good fun. But anyway, let's check out the footage, and you can see what you think. So first thing, let's just test out the speed. We'll do first gear, and then we'll do second gear. So first of all, just the slow speed control. So you can see you can go nice and slow in first. Okay, and then let's do full throttle in second. You can see it's got plenty of speed in second gear. I can't run after it anyway. So we've got to give it a try on the rock crawler course, haven't we, just to see what it's like. I doubt it's going to be up to much of those open diffs, but let's just give it a try. There you go, look, you can see open diff. That front left wheel is hardly moving, but obviously the other wheels are, so there's a good example of the difference between your open diff. Obviously if it was locked, all four wheels will be moving at the same time, or at least, you know, that's the idea. But yeah, you can see it's going to struggle with those open diffs. Those big wheels again are hung up. Again, you can see that again. Look, some of the wheels are spinning, but the other ones aren't. Hey, we made it. Go on. Oh, it looks awesome, doesn't it? I'm loving those wheels and tyres. Look, it's just spinning away. Oh, we're getting all hung up now. Hang on, let's move it. It's stuck. So you can see the difference with those unlocked diffs versus locked diffs. You know, if you've already seen what like the Power Wagon FCX24 and the K5 Blazer is like, if you haven't, check out the K5 Blazer videos on my channel in the mini crawlers playlist. But yeah, if you're planning on like using it on rocks or anything like that where you need those lock diffs, then you know, you're going to need to install those parts, otherwise it's just going to struggle. But I absolutely love the look of it. I think it looks absolutely awesome. I love a monster truck, and it just looks really cool. I'm really liking that colour as well. I just think that colour just looks so cool. And you know, you can't beat a nice deep dish wheel either, can you? Loving the dish on those wheels. I'll put a link in the description as to where you can get yours from. Massive shout out to FMS for sending me this to take a look at. I hope you enjoyed the video. Drop me a comment if you've got any questions. Don't forget to give it a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And turn on the notification bell so you don't miss upcoming videos. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.